Hi guys, Wendy here with Artfully Created. Oh my goodness, it's been a long time since I posted a blog, and so I thought I would just let you know what's going on. And it seems like it's been a while since I uploaded a video. The last 2 weeks I have been uber busy. I know, I think I let hints out in my the 10-piece series, that acrylic painting that I was doing, that I thought I was thinking about starting a meetup group. I wasn't sure if I wanted to start one. I started one. I can't believe it. It's called Ventura's Mixed Media Art and Paper Crafting Meetup. So if you're in the 805 area code, come join and sign up for one of my classes. My first class was last Thursday, and it was a full house. I had 9 ladies, including myself, so 8 people over in my mom's tiny little condo living room. And it took me 2 days before that to move all the furniture. And then, can I tell you, treadmills are heavy. Oh my word. I didn't think I was going to recover moving that treadmill. And I got boxed into the corner, and I couldn't get enough oomph to lift that platform piece, because there's a little hook that sticks onto the handlebar so that you can tilt it and then roll it because there's wheels. And I was so jammed into the corner, I literally got stuck. I'm like, oh my gosh. And my mom's out somewhere, and she wouldn't be able to help me, so I'm like, I really don't want to call 911 and having to explain why I'm stuck in the corner of the wall. But anyway, I jimmied it out, and it's in the middle of the dining room where it's gonna stay until I can find a strong man to help me move it into the garage. The 2 banquet tables are still in the living room. I told my mom I don't know that I would have the energy to do this every single group I have. And she says, well, you can leave them up. And so 2 of the cat trees are in the downstairs bedroom. One of her living room tables is in the downstairs bedroom. One of the tables is in the corner. I got stuck because I needed that to put all the stuff on for the class. And it was a ATC swap, and I did it in a way on purpose, and I got some feedback that it should have been more structured, and I really had it as a free-for-all because I wanted to see where people were starting out and what they knew and what they didn't know. The gelatos, the embossing, the heat embossing, the glitter were very popular. My mom's kitchen was glittering from head to toe, and thank goodness the cleaners came the following day to clean up all the glitter. And there's still glitter stuck in the grout, but it's okay. We love sparkle, don't we? So yes, my first meetup group was a success. And I don't know that I can get more than 10 people in the living room at once. We have 8 chairs. So, and I ended up standing the whole time, and standing up is kind of hard on your back after a while. But it's okay, I had fun. The ladies had fun and got some feedback. However, there was no swapping of ATCs. When I said, because I put little, I made these up, these little cards, and I don't know if that's going to come across the right way. So I printed all these little cards up so they can sign their cards and swap them. And when I said, okay, get your signatures done because we're going to swap, no one wanted to swap. They fell in love with their cards, and everyone did between 5 and 7, and they were all different. And I decided just to let them do what they want, just to get their hands, you know, dirty and messy with the different products I had. So the next ATC class that I do, I am going to have it more structured and with a theme and with certain products only, because it was a lot of work for me to get the products that are up in my bedroom downstairs. Cleaning up was a lot easier than putting everything out. And then this was the ATC I gave everyone, which were all Stamp It Up products. And this, I used that clear gel thing. So it's kind of raised and glass-like. I can't think of the name right now. So that was a hit. I have a class this Wednesday, which is a card class that I'm doing for Stamp It Up. And these first two classes I'm doing as a free class, just to let people know in my community that I'm here and that, you know, I want to be offering classes. And so that I'm hoping that I could, the next grouping, I can start charging. I have a mixed media painting class on the 25th, which I'm putting as $15. And I've had people tell me that's too much money, which I don't see how it can be too much money, because last Friday, the people who were in my class, some of them went to a painting class out in the community, but it was a structured, you know, you knew what you were going to paint. They gave you the the 3 or 4 colors that you were going to put in the painting, and they charged $20 plus a glass of wine. And then there's a larger art studio in Camarillo, and it's part of Meetup, so they have a $5 a month Meetup fee. Or, I don't know, because Meetup charges an arm and a leg to host these groups. So this group was charging $5 monthly subscription, and they had classes booked to next year, and they had a 4-week acrylic painting class for $200. And I'm like, who has $200 they can just spare? You know, I don't. So I wanted to bring something affordable, but I also am going to try to make some money at this. In my head, I have to make money. So we'll see how it turns out. I didn't think $15 was a lot to charge for a mixed media class with all the supplies provided. And then I have one class already scheduled in August, and it's a holiday class, and it's called Tag It and Bag It. And I just thought I was so clever creating the name. And the holiday catalog, August 4th, it goes for demos to pre-order. I'm not sure when they're going to send that to us, or if we have to order it in advance. And then September 1st, the holiday catalog goes live for the public. So I'm going to try to get, you know, a lot of the holiday themed, and I'm hoping they have Halloween. I'm hoping they have a better selection for Thanksgiving and some more Christmas stamps, and I would like to see a Hanukkah stamp. And I'm not sure if that will be, but we're open, and I'm hoping it's going to be something that I can get some of those stamps and paper packs for that holiday themed class. So that is why I haven't posted any videos. I have been extremely busy, and it takes me 2 days after an event to recover because of all the energy I use in prepping. And I did my Wednesday class, which is this week. Sunday I prepped for, I cut all the materials. You know, I'll teach them how to use this thing, the Big Shot. So we'll use that. and I'll demo that and show them how to use that. And it will be a basic class because I'm not sure who's gonna know how to make cards. So I had advice to cut everything up, give them only what they need because they will want to use more of the products. And since this is a free class and I'm trying to cost everything out, what it cost me for each person, and although it's not bad, but it is still an expense that, you know, I'm hoping that someone will actually want some Stamp It Up products and will place an order. And then all future classes, I'm thinking $10, 4 or 5 cards, or 4 cards and some kind of 3D dimensional thing. I'm not sure. With envelopes provided and learning a technique, and I'm hoping that $10 is okay. It's what people on the East Coast are charging for their classes. And if they place an order with a minimum of, and I haven't figured out my minimum yet, that they can get the class free. So I am hoping that I can, you know, try to sell some Stamp It Up and start making some money, because I really need to start making money. Things have been really tight here, and my mom was in her second car accident within like 2 months, and she had gone out, and then she comes in, she's like a little dramatic. I'm like, what's wrong, are you okay? She's like, could you help me get the stuff? Or she was coming back from San Diego because she went down to San Diego to visit my brother, and so she said, could you get my suitcase out of the trunk? I said, sure. So I walk out into the garage, and the whole front end of her car was whooshed up to the windshield, and I was like, oh my God, I'm surprised. And it was happening in LA, the LA County. That was like, she had gotten to the 101. There's that section, the 405 freeway. If you're not from around here, the 405 freeway is the worst freeway ever, and I hate traveling where I have to use that freeway. And then the 101, but that section, it goes down a lane, and people are maniacs. It's just, I'm surprised there's not more accidents, and I'm always gritting my teeth when I go through that area. And so her car's been in the shop for repair, and I said, Mom, you know, if you get one more accident, they're probably gonna do the 3 strikes on you, and they might possibly take your license away. And then guess who's the car puller? Guess who's got to take Mom everywhere? And my mom's too young to be driven everywhere. I mean, she goes out 4 or 5 nights a week. So, and that was kind of upsetting to see that she was in another car accident. And the first one, they found her at fault, even though the way she described it, the woman was on her cell phone running a red light. But the way she hit and where she hit my mom's car, they found my mom at fault. And I honestly don't know. You know, I think they took my mom's age into factor over someone using their cell phone. And I think it's absolutely shameful that people are still using their cell phone while driving. I'm sorry, but you gotta drive. You know, stop yapping, stop talking, just drive your friggin' car. You know, there's too many accidents, too many people are dying, and it's just ridiculous. So anyway, and me, I'm good. I go and get my lab work done for my thyroid, and I've been doing a lot of praying, saying, please God, let my thyroid be normal. And if you followed any of my other vlogs, my thyroid, in 15 years, I've only had 1 normal reading, and that was last November. So I feel like it's gone normal because I don't have the heart palpitations anymore. I have decided to go 100% gluten-free. I started a week and a half ago. I got to day 6. Day 6 was my party last Thursday, and I bought brownies for the group, and then someone brought these cookies called Susan's, and I could not stop eating them. So today I'm starting over again with being gluten-free. I'm also starting a 30-day green juice challenge, and I don't know if I have, it's like 30-day green challenge, and they send you a recipe. And I like juicing. The juices that I've seen online, they seem to have a lot of fruit, because this one calls for 2 cups, or a cup of mangoes and a cup of, I think it was peaches, and then 2 bananas. I know bananas typically have a lot of sugar, because people have told me that I shouldn't eat a banana, but I eat bananas for the potassium. But when they get the brown spots, they tend to turn to more sugar. So I always like the green bananas that had the less sugar. But mangoes and peaches also typically have high sugar content. And when I make my protein smoothies, I usually do 1 cup of berries that has, strawberries, blueberries, and it has some cranberries. And I think those little tiny seed things, pomegranate, I think it has pomegranates in there. And even that is too much sugar for me. So I might have to experiment and come up with my own recipes. But I made a green drink last night, and I used 2 handfuls of spinach, and everything I do is organic. So I did 2 handfuls of spinach, a half a cucumber, a half a Granny Smith apple. I also bought those little baby carrots in the little bag for my group last Thursday, and no one ate any of the carrots. So I thought, well, I don't like the baby carrots because they taste funky. So I thought, let me just make a drink out of it. So I put a half a bag of the carrots, which also have high sugar, and I took a 1/2 inch slice of lemon, and then a 1/4. And so I juiced the lemon. Oh my gosh, it was absolutely yummy. That was like the best green drink I'd had in a long time. And I just used like the leftover vegetables that I had. And it sure beats paying $7-8 at Whole Foods to get one of those green drinks. And I'm going to do another one, probably the same one I did last night, today in the evening. So I'm doing that challenge. If you really want to know the website, put me a message with this video and I will upload the link so that you have it. Because I have to get on my computer to copy the link because I can't do it on my cell phone. But they have a lot of recipes and tips and tricks on how to deal with, detoxing. Because I've just about had it. I really need to get back to my healthy eating since moving back in with Mom. And the sweets are just overwhelming, and I haven't had that mindset to say no thank you. It's like, oh, let's have a bite of this, let's have a bite of that, and then it's over with for me. So I am trying also to see if the gluten is affecting my thyroid, so that's why I've decided to go gluten-free. And I'm not really a meal person. I'm a snacker, so I like little snacks throughout the day because I don't need to, make a meat, a potato, and a vegetable. I like to, snack. So I was snacking on the organic corn chips. But then someone said, well, maybe it's the corn, because I don't think corn is gluten-free. Even though it's organic, I don't think it's a gluten-free. And I like, my organic oatmeal. And so I've had to give up oatmeal unless it specifically says gluten stuff, and then giving up the sugar. So I'm probably going to be detoxing in the next 2 to 3 days with the headaches and the, less energy, but I'm hoping once I get past that it will be better, and then I can get back on a exercise routine. So other than that, everything's been good. I did have a Stamp It Up goal. I was hoping to get a recruit by the end of June 30th, because June 30th is the end of the Stamp It Up year, and July 1st the new Stamp It Up year starts. So I'm gonna allow myself, I would like to get a recruit by the end of September, when October our new compensation plan goes into effect. And I did get my first promotion in the first month, so I have situated myself as a Bronze Elite, which is, instead of getting a 20% discount, when you, as a demonstrator, you get, it's been 20%. So now, come October 1st, I now get 25% off on every order over $150 that I place. And then a volume rebate. So that's where I need to get the customers to help me with that volume rebate, because I can't afford to spend $600 a month. And then I get 4% on those sales if I reach that volume. And without help, I don't think I would be able to do that. So anyone out there, if you're not working with a Stamp It Up demonstrator and you want to learn more about Stamp It Up, I will send you a complimentary catalog if you want more information about signing up as a demonstrator. Private message me with your email or telephone number. I would be more than happy to speak with you or send you a message, via email. There are some great benefits. One of the benefits that I won't be eligible for come October, with someone who, if someone signs up today and they met their, because right now I think it's at $1,000 in rolling sales, or it might be $1,200 in rolling sales to meet one of the requirements. But they also have added some flex points. So if you join today and you work towards that, come October you can get 25% instant income, 5,000 flex points at time of advancement, and then 1,500 flex points twice a year. Now, because I've already promoted to Bronze Elite, so I will be going into this new compensation plan as a Bronze Elite, so I automatically get the 25% discount. The title requirements have gone up just a little bit, so it's $1,800 in sales in 12 months that you need to maintain in order to stay active. At $1,800, it's $150 a month, or you can do it per quarter, depending on what is more reasonable, and that would be $450 a quarter. Now the $150 every month seems more reasonable to me, which I could maintain. You get a higher hostess benefit if you do at least 300, because right now the hostess benefits on $150 is 10%. If you made the 300, you get 12% in hostess benefits, which is basically free product. It's all about, you have to just play the name or the numbers game, And so if you're interested and want to know more information, just let me know. I'd be more than happy to speak with you, email you to let you know. It's a fabulous company, and my upline is fantastic. Now, my upline is one of the biggest uplines part of Stamp It Up. They even have a stamp named after them, and there's about over 200 people in the team. And every month, my upline hosts a virtual Facebook party. And this is where she does intense training. And it's, you don't have to participate. It's there for anyone in my team that signs up under me. I think it goes down to 3 or 4 levels. So if I recruited someone and then that recruited someone, I think that bottom recruit would still be able to participate in the virtual parties. And there's giveaways, there's contests. I mean, it's just so fun. This one that's coming up is on the 18th, and because they're on the East Coast and I'm on the West Coast, it's from 6 to 11 Pacific time for me, and I'm usually there the entire time. I kind of zonk out at 10:30, but everything is there, so if you didn't make it, if you had other engagements, you can always go back into that group and check out what was done. And it's fun. I mean, it goes fast, but it's so much fun, and I've made a lot of friends, and the support is phenomenal. And my upline has been doing it for 20 years and is fantastic. And right now, July 1st, we started the transition period. So July, August, September, October, so 3 months for those who want to position themselves. If they're bronze, they can go to the bronze elite, so they can get that 25% discount. It's always going to be 20% no matter what. So if you want to do this as a hobby, you'll get the 20% automatically. But if you want to just give it a little bit of effort, you can get into bronze elite and do that 25%. Hey, I like 25% over 20% any day. But right now, my upline is doing this contest. We have 3 months, and she loves to travel. She wins all those travel holiday rewards that Stamp It Up has, and she earns them for free at this point. And her and her husband travel, and so typically summer is the traveling season for most people. So she wants people to take a picture of them holding the Stamp It Up catalog, and wherever they are on vacation, if you are visiting a historical landmark. So I'm not going anywhere. I haven't gotten to be that fortunate yet to travel. But I could go around Ventura County, visit some of the local tourist attractions, have someone take a picture of me and submit it. So each picture you submit, that's an entry. And I'm not sure how she's going to pick the entries. She's going to, just put names in a bucket and then pick names. But it's going to be fun, because anytime you get to win free product is always an awesome deal. I don't know about you, but I love free. So anyway, just send me a message if you're interested in learning more about Stamp It Up. I really want to grow my team, and I am working on becoming the supervisor, which is my next step. I believe the supervisor in October will be then known as Silver. And so I'm hoping I can do that before October 1st. So if you're at all interested, let me know. Just leave me a message below, and I'd be more than happy to get back with you. And I think my camera shut off at one point, and I think this is like super long. And I think that is all that is going on at this moment. Let's see. Yep, I think that is. Other than my Meetup group that I'm excited to be doing something and people are coming. My worst fear was, I was talking to my mom. I said, Mom, it's like, and my cat's in the back photobombing. I said, Mom, what if no one comes? And my mom says, well, I'll be there. So my mom's been a good sport. She's always been there when I've hosted things and gone to classes, and so it'll be a lot of fun. And I would like to do a monthly ATC swap and have it more focused, and probably $5, per person in the class, which I think is a very reasonable fee. And just gotta figure out how to make money. I love what I do, and I just gotta figure out how to make money. Because working in an office 8 hours a day is not gonna happen for this girl. No way, no how. Or as I say to my favorite waitress or waiter, his name's Jose, and it's like, no way, Jose, I can't do that. No way, Jose. And he laughs. He's just so funny. Anyway, so if you're in Ventura area, join my meetup group. If you're interested in Stamp It Up, please contact me. And thank you so much for following me and supporting me. And I will be making some more videos shortly, I promise. Okay, take care, guys, and have a great day.